You're live! But am I live? Am I really live? Oh my god, I've got comments! Woo! I think I figured out how I messed up last time was it was listed as private. Okay, let me actually tell people that I am live. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I know I've done something right once the comments start coming in. Okay. Wait, how can I link people to this? I'm sorry. I should learn how to schedule a live stream. Imagine that. Oh my god, it's actually wait. Stream. Imagine that. Oh my god, it's actually wait. I'm hearing myself twice. Okay. But can I link it? Can I share this? Ooh, I can. Yay! Okay. Okay, I swear I'll look down at the comments in a minute because I love reading the comments. That's why I wanted to live stream today, is because I feel like I'm like talking to you guys in real time and it's a lot of fun. Also, I'm about to take off this sweater because it is so hot. Okay, let me put it on Twitter. I am live now with extra yams. I didn't really know. I was joking for years that this little thing was a yam emoji. Well, I can't show you guys. How am I going to show you guys? Just wait, leave a yam in the chat. Oh, I see carrots. Okay. Leave a yam in the chat. There we go. I don't know why that joke is so funny to me. Just bad puns is what I like. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. All right, you guys, I am live. So swipe up and chat with me now. That sounds so odd. Why? Worst snap ever. All right, you guys, I forget I'm live because if I was not live, I would retake that. Oh my god. With me now. Doesn't chat with me now just sound weird? No? All right, you guys, I am live. So swipe up. It's so uncomfortable to hear myself twice. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. How many minutes has it been? 2.27 minutes. See, this is why my videos are so long. That has no correlation. I am so sorry. Okay. Any minute now. I'm going to show you guys my treasure troll sweater. I'm sorry. Whew. At least I'm not promising to do anything this time while I live stream, because if you guys were in my last live stream, then you remember I thought I could totally like make a Halloween candy cake and live chat at the same time. Oh, I still see all the yams. I'm so excited. Yams! Yams! Snapchat is not working. Okay, you guys, I am now in the chat. Hello, Jennifer McCool. Oh my god, is that your last name? Because I love that. McCool. I wish my last name was McCool. Okay. Oh, look, you can see the hair. This is so hilarious. I found this on Etsy and I just had to show it to you guys because it is a vintage treasure troll sweater. So like all on the arms is jewels, and then on the front we've got a lot of trolls, and then on the back we've got a big, giant, hairy troll. And it says treasure trolls. Hello, Alicia. I'm trying to catch your last name. I'm trying to catch everybody in the chat. I think this was from 1992. I don't know what it is about the start of the year, but it just gives me 90s fever all over again. I feel like it was like this time last year where I was like, 90s this, 90s that. And now I'm like trying to not fall in that trap again. So, did everyone have a delightful Christmas? I can't believe that the holidays are over. Hello, Annette. I see somebody saying, do I like Panic at the Disco? I feel bad for saying. I'm sure I've heard them before, but I never really went down that rabbit hole. Is that like Frown Town? I saw that question like 3 times, but I feel bad because I feel like definitely when I see somebody ask if I like a band like 3 times, that it means that they want me to like that band or it's their favorite band. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Somebody said slow down the chat. Oh, I can slow down the chat rating in the settings. Slow down the chat rate in the settings. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do I do that? Toggle timestamps. Toggle time. I don't think toggle timestamps is what I'm looking for. But how do we do the hello, Amber? Wait, Alyssa just said hello from Niagara Falls. Oh my God. Okay, I knew somebody was gonna ask this in the chat. Bird Box. Like, are we the last people in the world to watch that? I feel like it was like Black Mirror a couple of years ago, and it's like if you didn't watch Black Mirror when it first came out, then it was like you just weren't living your life. And now I feel like Bird Box is the same thing, because isn't it kind of like a Black Mirror type thing? Slime Life with Peyton. Wait, did you just send 5 o'clock the time? Is it 5 o'clock where you are? I feel like my eye is burning so bad. I put mascara in my eye, like not purposefully. It just happened to me through my clumsiness. Wait, so somebody tell me, I'm looking for a mirror down here. Somebody tell me, is that what Black Box is? Is it kind of like a scary type thing, like Black Mirror? I couldn't think of it. I feel like there's a delay. Oh yeah, Sandra Bullock. I thought that was her. I've seen it on wait, did somebody say it's like The Village? Wait, oh my God, I just lost this. Somebody said their daughter bought an NSYNC shirt today. My eye is gonna turn red. Okay, not like Black Mirror, but a little scary. Wow, as I just bit my tongue, I saw that go by. Also, I see a lot. Oh, there's a Black Mirror movie. It's interactive and you have to make choices. That's so crazy. How does that happen? Is it on Netflix? Now I really feel like we're missing out on something. So there's no new Black Mirror, but there's a new Black Mirror movie. I feel like a couple of months ago, well, I talked about this on Banana Peppers, and I was saying I wish that there was a way that I could watch South Park like throughout the night. And you guys recommended to me to get Hulu. And ever since we got Hulu, like we feel like Netflix traitors, because now we haven't been watching Netflix hardly at all. We've just been watching Hulu. So I feel like anything new that's popped up on Netflix, I've just missed out. Although I feel like we're about to get what season is it? The next season of Peaky Blinders. And for that, I am very excited. And then I will be back on Netflix. I feel like I'm missing all these chats. I feel like I need to learn how to slow it down. I'm just like clicking on things. I can scroll back up. Oh my gosh, Samantha, your daughter's name is Hermione? That is such a cool name. Okay, I'm trying to scroll up because I saw something. Chase says, they love my necklace. I don't even know where this one came from. I just found it a couple of years ago, and now I've just been wearing it. But this one came from Swamp Family Mail, which I'm going to try and film an episode before New Year's Eve. Wish me luck on that. Forever having goals, forever only hitting like half of my goals. Let me think. Oh, I should have put Surge in the back. I haven't moved him outside yet. My gosh. I wish I could. Let me see. I'm trying to read. I should have thought of something for us. You know what I almost did was like, I was thinking about doing my makeup on live. because I was like, oh, that would maybe be like an interesting thing for people to see. Because I kind of want to film a couple of videos tonight, but I don't know. I don't know. It's really late. It's 9 o'clock. I keep getting into this trap again where I'm like, oh, you're gonna wake up early, you're gonna start filming videos at 10 a.m. And then I just end up doing other stuff, and then I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to go to sleep now. At 9 o'clock, yeah, right. Okay. Wait, do you guys, I forgot. Let me try and see if I can remember how to do this. Somebody taught me. Okay, I'm either gonna do something cool in the chat or it's gonna be something weird. No, I just typed the word gummy worm. I forgot it was like in the last premiere, one of the last premieres. Somebody taught me how to make the blue and green. I think they're blue and green gummy worms. Fort Worth. Somebody asked me when's the last time I went to Fort Worth. It was literally, I have not been to Dallas since 2016. It was the last time I did BeautyCon there, which is kind of sad because I like it up there. There's a really cool, well, this is just in Dallas, so not exactly Fort Worth, but oh my gosh, I think it's called Curiosities. It's a really cool antique store. It's like Uncommon Objects, but in Dallas. Okay. Am I ever going to California? Hopefully this year. You guys, I miss like hanging out in Burbank and stuff. I feel like Burbank is like my favorite part of California for some reason. It's like really chill there. I just saw a gummy worm. Okay, I saw Brady put worms. But I think I saw like one gummy worm. Why am I so close to the camera? I'm like, hey guys. Oh, somebody said Bird Box is an apocalyptic movie. I don't know if I can do that, you guys. I feel like that's honestly like the kind of scariest to me is zombie movies and like movies where the world is ending. I'm like, too close to home. Too close to home. Let me see. Wait, who just sent baby bottles? Okay. Slime with Peyton, it's 10 o'clock where you are. So is that all of the East Coast? No, because Florida is 2 hours later than here. Hi, Caitlin. I like that sparkly heart. Okay, now I want to remember how to do the oh my god, what are those? Wait, Jack. I saw Jack in the chat, and there was like some kind of weird worm there. Okay, somebody just said Bird Box wasn't scary. Oh, I see one. Okay, Bunny 101. I see one of the gummy worms. Bunny 101 just did another gummy worm. Okay, I just saw Madison do a bunch of gummy worms. It's 10 in South Florida. Oh my gosh. Why did I think y'all were 2 hours ahead of me? You think I would know because I'm in Florida more than I should be. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I thought I could do like a Q&A, but then I'm like, wait. The questions are just like whoosh. I really do need to figure out how to. Oh my god, somebody just sent me like box emojis. How am I so into the emojis? I don't even know. Oh, I just saw somebody ask, what did I get for Dogman for Christmas? Okay. I got him something that I think that we should unbox on YouTube. It's like in a gigantic box, and I think it would be fun. It has something to do with Thanos, which is probably a hint enough how many things in the world can have anything to do with Thanos. But, oh. Hello, Annabelle. I'm reading your comment right now. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. Okay, I'm thinking I'm seeing something else about Bird Box. It's like The Happening and The Mist. Oh my god, wait. I think The Mist is the one. I remember last time we did like a live stream like this. It was like in during like Vlogoween, and you guys were asking me like what movie I thought was the scariest. And I think it was The Mist. I'm trying to remember if it's The Mist. It's the one where they get trapped in like the convenience store and stuff, which I thought that that was like a Stephen King thing. And then there's the lady and she's like, "Oh, it's that movie is like one of the only horror movies that really like I feel like messed me up for a long time." And I'm like, "Oh my god, is it The Mist?" Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Bless you guys for warning me because I feel like I just could not. Oh, I feel like if I watched anything that was like The Mist again, like I have not watched The Mist in probably like 10 years, and it still has stuck with me so much. Like I feel like that's like the worst. I don't know why. I don't remember what. I think it's because everybody like starts turning on each other. Doesn't that happen in The Mist? And I'm like, ugh. Like it just wait. Bird Box is about fears and depression and anxiety. My God. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm trying to read Tulaip Washington. Hello, Colette. I like Froggy Styles for real. I like that name. Um, Tiffany. Okay, this is a really boring answer, but my favorite tea is just like black tea or English breakfast tea. I don't ever drink like any flavored teas, which I feel like I'm missing out because I see a lot of people, like I see Christine drink a lot of, I think it's like David's tea or something where they've got a lot of the flavored ones. Or Dogman has an aunt, and every time she comes to visit in Texas, she always has like these big boxes of these flavored teas, and they always smell so good. And I'm like, what am I missing out on? Probably some delicious tea. Wow, I almost couldn't say the word tea. I just saw somebody ask me a question about this background wall, and it's literally just wallpaper. I bought it years ago from Anthropology, and I don't think they make it anymore. A lot of people think that I made this out of pictures, which now I kind of want to do that. But if you look, like, see this king guy, he's here, and then he's here. So it's definitely just a wallpaper. If you look at it long enough, you can see, like, repeating. I feel like I used to could pull them out so easy. But I don't know, I love this wallpaper so much that I just kept doing it in other rooms, but now I kind of want to do different wallpaper because I feel like I've seen this for so long, you know, that like I want to see something else. And I'm actually like exploring the land of backdrops this year, which I want to find one with UFOs in the background. And I found a couple on Amazon actually, but they're vinyl, and I don't feel like that would look very good. I feel like with the lighting, the vinyl would just be really like glare, you know, like if you hold something up that's like plastic. So I'm like, I can have a giant glare as my backdrop. Wouldn't that be great? Hi, M the Gym. Oh my God. Okay, I'm glad you're here because I saw you on Twitter. Wait, okay. I saw a comment that I wanted to respond to, but it's going so fast. um, oh my God. Okay. Yes, Lakin, I did get that. You know what? I have that set aside because I keep wanting to do like, okay, I love the backdrops that people have where they're like these little cube cubbies. And maybe they're from IKEA because a lot of people have them. I just always assume like when a lot of people have the same thing of furniture, it's from IKEA because I feel like IKEA always has the best stuff like that, like little drawers and stuff. But it's like where people have like all kinds of little knickknacks in their background. I feel like that would be an amazing thing to do. So I can put like all kinds of cool little swamp family Knickknacks. I saw somebody say dolls kill haul, which I should do because I have a box that I haven't unboxed yet. I started unboxing it for banana peppers, but something really crazy happened with this order and I couldn't finish that video. So now I need to finish it. That, like, I feel I'm trying to scroll and read comments and talk at the same time. Gosh dang it. I felt like I saw somebody say wish blank a happy birthday, and now I'm trying to scroll forever. I think the name was Sydney. Happy birthday, Sydney. Did I do it right? Oh my gosh, Grace. Everybody type in the chat. I hope you feel better, Grace, because she's sick. I've heard that a lot. It sucked so bad because, like, literally when we got back from Disney, like, my whole family was sick. My whole family was sick, and I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to be, like, the one that doesn't get sick. But, which sucks because, like, oh my gosh, like, I hope you guys are gonna like this. It's probably gonna be, like, a little bit of a silly video. But Dogman and I want to make a video where we test out all of, like, the poop-related items. Have you guys seen that? I feel like right now we're in a plague of poop. And I don't 100% understand what's going on with that. But, like, every time we go anywhere, like to Walmart or to Target or even, like, browsing on Amazon, like, it's just poop everywhere. I'm like, how is there so much? And, like, I feel like we always joke about it. And so now we're going to make our inside joke an outside joke by doing poop. Let's just leave it at that. Ashley, sending love and hugs from Tennessee. My favorite, Adriana. Is it Adriana? Am I pronouncing it right? I hope so. Asked my favorite, does this thing really work? Which, that's kind of a hard one. I feel like I used to say Wubble Bubble all the time, the original Wubble Bubble, because I just feel like that was a very fun item. I also kind of like the air curler just because it was like the first does this thing really work that I ever did. But I feel like I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that, like, really worked well. And you know what's so crazy is I literally thought about it the other day, but you know what? I don't even know if I did it. Does this thing really work on this device? Because I just thought maybe it would be kind of like a boring video. But it's like a little eyebrow shaver. And I just thought the other day I bought 3 of those. Like, I'm now on my 3rd one. So I would have to say that that's probably like the does this thing really work that I've ended up using the most. Oh my God. Artie's 10 said it's been a rough day. Tell me a joke. Oh my God, I have no jokes. I have no jokes. Oh, my inability to read comments in a live stream is a joke. Okay. Oh, somebody just sent me frogs. Haley Ferguson, been watching my videos for years. I always love to hear how many years people have been Swamp Family members because I guess the answer could potentially be 8. Which is just crazy. 8 years. It's so wild. Like, I don't know. Like, does anybody else out there struggle with numbers or, like, concept of time? Like, it's just, I actually, like, I can't even imagine, like, 8 years. Like, I don't know. It's just almost like, what was I doing 8 years ago? I don't know. Bumbling around in college somewhere. Kristen, happy early birthday. Your birthday is tomorrow. So Tropicana. We can leave some pineapples in the chat. Ella, thank you so much for the love and the yellow hearts. I feel like it's not often that you see yellow hearts. Nightmare Files. I feel like I see your comments all the time. What am I doing now? I'm just throwing this over my head. I definitely do watch horror channels every single day. Horror narration channels are like the bread and butter to my life on YouTube. I feel like I'm always watching them when I'm like getting ready for bed or putting on my makeup or like Basically any time of day. I'm just like, ooh, tell me some creepy stories. I don't know. I just love hearing about other people's like real life creepy experiences. So definitely. Um, ooh, Amanda asks kind of a scary question. How do I feel about post-mortem Victorian style photography? I only have two postmortem photos, and they were both sent to me in Swamp Family mail. So it's definitely like something that I have, but it's almost something where I feel like a little afraid to like purchase that type of item myself. I don't know, like kind of before I started YouTube when I was like going through the gigs is a good way to put it, I guess. Um, I felt like I was collecting a lot of like memento mori jewelry of, you know, like there's all kinds of stuff where some of it is even made out of like real human hair and all kinds of stuff like that. And I actually had like quite a bit of stuff like that, but I almost felt like it was like attracting like negative energy into my life. And so I kind of like got rid of most of it and then stopped collecting it. I still do have a couple of pieces. But for the most part, I kind of like just don't really collect that kind of stuff anymore. I feel like some stuff is about to disappear. Oh my gosh, Andy from the UK have been watching since I've only had a few thousand subs. That's awesome. I hope you have a happy new year too. I cannot believe 2018 is almost over. This year has like flown by. I feel like 2018 has been one of the fastest flying by years. Justin would like to see some more of the objects and art pieces that I assemble. I actually want to make a whole video with the owner of Uncommon Objects because he is like an assemblage artist, and I thought that that would be like a fun kind of video to like hear more of the reasoning behind it. Is reasoning the word I'm looking for? But just like how those pieces come to be. Nightmare Files, I swear I've watched some of your videos because I swear I've seen you comment and I swear I've watched your channel. Alex says, what's my favorite book? Definitely Brave New World is one of them. I feel like I like all old books. I love Clockwork Orange. I feel like I talk about that all the time. People are like, stop talking about that. And let me think of some other favorites. I feel like Three Musketeers. I've like recently reread that. Oh my God. And I can't believe I'm about to leave out Count of Monte Cristo. It's one of my favorite books of all time. Canadian Teacher. Whoa, did my screen just brighten up? Carly. Oh my gosh, Friends in Real Life. That would be fun. I know. I always wanted to do this thing that obviously like I could probably never organize, but where I did like a Swamp Family, like summer camp kind of thing where we could just like go to, but haven't other people tried that and maybe it didn't work out so well? I feel like maybe I'm like, you probably can't organize that, but I think it would just be fun to like almost like rent a, you know, the only thing that's coming to mind is Hey Dude. Did you watch Hey Dude in the 90s? But where you could just like rent a little, kind of campsite and I don't know, just do activities for like a week with all other Swamp Family members. I feel like that would be fun. Unical Magicorn lives 15 minutes from Burbank. You're so lucky. I wish. I love walking around in the little by Halloween Town. Isn't it called Halloween Town? Hi Marissa, have a good day. That's from Adriana. I always say Adriana or Adriana, and I never know which way. Let me see. Sal Donnell. I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope you had an amazing Christmas too. Wait, Nightmare Files. I'm gonna pull up your channel right now. You get, oh, wait, I'm just still on Snapchat. Wouldn't that be? I'm just broadcasting to Snapchat the whole time. Isn't that just something that I would do? Wait, because I swear, oh, I'm just in my live chat right now. I feel like I'm somebody where I like cannot watch my own videos myself. Like, go figure. Wait, okay. Yeah. No, I swear I just watched one of these videos not that long ago. Oh, oh my God, I see gummy worms in the chat. Gummy worms in the chat. Oh, Rainbot. Yeah, I saw somebody mention that too. How wait, did I literally just say how? How do I do this? I heard something about my eyes. Which both my parents have really blue eyes. So I feel like I literally, isn't it Spice from Dune? Where I'm like, oh, they've had too much spice. I haven't seen that movie in 1,000 years. That's my expertise, is just to reference really old, out of date stuff that no one remembers. Oh my God, I just saw it fly by. Something about, am I still doing the Savannah, Georgia video? And I am. We filmed like all the B-roll while we were in Savannah, but Dogman and I were gonna like narrate the actual haunted stories, and we were trying to do it like while we were in Savannah filming the B-roll, and it was just like so loud with like street noise and stuff. Like I feel like, I mean, it's not as loud as New York and Savannah, but there's definitely like always a lot of just people out and about. Like I feel like for kind of like a quiet city, it's also like a very loud city. So we came home and then we were like smack dab in the middle of like trying to get Vlogoween done. And I feel like the paranormal videos, to make them like more in depth with the narrations and the B-roll, like the last time I edited that big one with Shane and friends, it took, I think, like 2.5 or more weeks to get it all edited. It was crazy. Claudia Wadia wanted any good horror and creepy story channel recommendations. I always watch Let's Read, Be Busta. I'm waiting for Corpse Husband to return, but definitely like watch his backlog videos. Darkness Prevails. And I'm trying to think, oh my God, Lazy Masquerade is really good as well, but I feel like he hasn't made a video in over a month. Becoming Alexis. Your birthday was on the 15th and you turned 21 and you've been watching since you were 15. That is awesome. That's a long time Swamp Family member. Wait, did I miss a question about planners? I feel like I did. Did I miss that? Jamie asked if I would go to Canada, and I have been wanting to go to Canada forever, honestly. One of the biggest reasons is because that's where Lush headquarters is. And I feel like that would just be a really fun experience to do. I did a Lush meet and greet in Houston like a million years ago, and they brought people and ingredients, and they were actually like pressing bath bombs there live. But by the time that I could have like gotten to make one, all the supplies and everything had run out. So I've still never gotten to press a bath bomb. Kind of makes me want to try one of those like DIYs where people press bath bombs. I feel like I could do that. So why don't I? I'm so bad about that. There's always like stuff that I want to do, and then I don't know why. I should just stop making excuses and do it. Monique. There's the planner one. Okay. So my favorite planner, I believe they're called Happy Planners. They say like 365 on the cover. And I think they are called Happy Planners, but they're a lot of fun because you can just buy pages and like pull them in and put them down. Does that make any sense? It's not like you have to like open up a 3-ring binder or anything. You can just like thread the pages through, and they sell a lot of expansion packs for different like types of, like I know I've seen like budget planning, and then there's like pages I think where you can keep a log of like everybody's birthdays and stuff. And so there's just, I don't know, I love stuff like that where there's like a lot of ability to customize something. I feel like I'm like the queen of customization. Not at all, but I do like customizing things. Beautiful Stars 12. A paste drawing of an alligator in Swamp Family Mail on 6/16/12. That's awesome. Was that, did I do a, oh my gosh, now I know what you mean. Because didn't I used to always open Swamp Family Mail on Mondays? I feel like that was something that I did used to do. I honestly do miss like when I had a more firm schedule where I basically did like, does this thing really work on Saturdays and First Impression Friday on Fridays, and then I did like mail on Mondays, and then I feel like there was like less confusion for me where I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? It was kind of like I already knew what I was supposed to be doing. Caitlin Meyer, we have the same last name. Will I ever go to New Orleans for a meet and greet? And you've been a Swamp Family member for 6 years. I have actually been dying to go back to New Orleans. We have not been since we went in 2014, I want to say. It's been a long time, way too long. Darby, I'm glad I saw this before it just disappeared. You've been watching for years. That makes me smile. Is it raining? All of a sudden I hear a loud whooshing, and I'm not sure if it's rain or the air conditioning. It's like a daily game I play around here. That girl and this guy, your birthday is on New Year's Day. That is awesome. I always wondered how it would be to be born on a holiday and if it's fun or if it's not as much fun. Like if you're born on New Year's Day, although the craziest one would have to be like leap year, like, because then when do you celebrate your birthday? Like once every, isn't it once every 4 years? Okay, bye Nightmare Files. Mildred, you're from Fort Worth, and I definitely have been, but I haven't been in a long time. I honestly, I haven't been since BeautyCon Dallas, which I think the last one in Dallas was 2016. So it's definitely been far too long because there's lots of, I don't know, like everything, like if we get something new and it comes to Texas, like a new like eatery or anything, it always like goes to Dallas first. And I'm like, it's so far away. But I lived in Dallas for a year, which is so crazy to think that I used to drive back and forth from Dallas to Houston every single weekend because I hardly had any luck making friends in college at all. And I still had all my friends in high school because I feel like I was more close to the class of 2004. And so I just always came home to hang out with my friends locally every weekend, which is like 10 hours of driving because it's 5 hours one way. So I just can't imagine 10 hours of driving like every 3 days. We have a comment from Hannah. Will I ever put out new merch? Yes, I will. I'm hoping 2019 is going to be the year for that. I kind of wanted to do like different type of stuff other than just like your basic merch of like t-shirts and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to do like other stuff. So it's been taking a lot longer to put that together. When am I going to Disney World again? I see that question from Peyton. Hopefully sometime in spring. We normally go once in spring and then once when they put the Halloween stuff out. Mostly I'm just looking forward to Halloween. And I saw somebody ask me, of course, whoa, Linda, your daughter was born on Groundhog Day? That sounds fun. I saw somebody ask about my little fake babies, and I still have Werewolf Baby, and I think I'm gonna unbox him. I think I'm gonna unbox him on a video. I think I'm gonna put that video on Graveyard Girl versus Banana Peppers, but it's always like a toss-up of like, should I put it on this channel or should I put it on that channel? Ever come to Hawaii, Charles wants to know. I would love to go because my best friend Kat always tells me magical stories of going to Hawaii and how they're supposed to be like the greatest, fluffiest snow cones there ever. So I'm like, I just want to go to Hawaii just for the snow cones, which I could probably get a snow cone here, but I hear Hawaiian snow cones are so much better. Patricia asked me if I've always been interested in creepy stuff and what did my family think about it when I was growing up. I definitely have always been kind of a morbid little weirdo. And I think that I get a lot of that from my dad because he has always been into creepy stuff as well, like creepy movies and Halloween and just all things horror related. So I think that I got into all of that kind of stuff like from my dad. But now I feel like I'm like more into Halloween than any other person in my family. And now I've just made it like such a big deal that everybody else is like, but how are you going to constantly be doing it every every year from the previous year? So, but I'm like so excited. I'm so excited. For Halloween 2019. I'm like already so excited about next year's Halloween. Wait, how many days? Are we down to like 300 days yet? I've got a Halloween counter on my phone. Oh, 307 days still. We still have at least 300 days. But that means we've almost gone through 65 days. 65 days closer to Halloween. Is that what I'm trying to say? SW wants to share my ghost stories. Share their ghost stories with me, a medium from Australia. That sounds very interesting. I know that's like, I guess I can go ahead and tell you guys. I feel like I've kind of like been teasing it a little bit for months now, but that's definitely like my big plan for 2019 is I do want to like deep dive into the paranormal content, but I'm trying to do it in like a much bigger way than like vlogs and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to like write an intro and like film a special intro for it and get people to like come and share their ghost stories like other YouTubers and stuff like that. And so definitely it's been like probably the biggest planning undertaking that I've ever taken on my channel. And I feel like I'm definitely more of like a wing it than a planner. So it's like going against the grain of my soul. But I'm really excited. We've been working on it for about 4 to 5 months now. And I'm hoping that like February or March at the latest, I'll be able to get like the first episode of that up and running. But I am just trying to do something like much bigger and like much more episodic than anything I've ever done before. And then obviously like just trying to schedule other people. But on a flip side to that, I feel like it would be fun, and I'm trying to think of a way of how I could do certain episodes where I would have like Swamp family members share their story. I feel like that would be really cool too, where we could do like subscriber episodes. But I'm still working on that in the brain. Sarah asked if I would ever do another makeup collab. Texas Toast, you're scraping at the bottom. I know I miss Texas Toast too. I have no more Texas Toast. I have no more Texas Toast. I know, definitely. I would love to. And so I'm just planning things out. 2019, the year of actualizing all of this planning. Let me see. Moon Over Michael. Fan page of Graveyard Girl on Insta. You live in Kansas. That would be fun to go to Kansas. Trying to think of, I feel like I've been through Kansas before. I don't feel like I stopped, and I felt like I drove through. Why do I think I did that? If I did, it would be years ago, like a million years ago. Dogman and I drove to California, but we also just made a lot of like other stops along the way because it was a road trip. And I feel like we stopped in a lot of places, but it's been so long that I literally cannot remember. all the states we stopped in, all the places we stopped in. Stella from Fort Worth, but your boyfriend is from Pearland. That's awesome. I feel like you don't hear like a lot of people ever say like, I'm from Pearland. So it's always fun when you hear another people from the same place. I hate when I do that. I was like trying to read a comment and talk at the same time. Wait. Museum of Osteology in Orlando. I have not been there, but that would be an awesome museum to go and just see a bunch of skeletons. I'm trying to think, there's another museum I've always wanted to go to that I feel like you used to see on those shows where they're like the top 10 scariest places in America. I don't know if you guys watch shows like that, but I feel like there were none of those on this year. I'm like, does the Travel Channel not do that anymore? I'm trying to think of the name of that museum. It's like a museum of like kind of, which would also maybe like disturb me, but I'm just thinking could be like scary stuff, you know? I don't know. Sometimes, yes. Oh my God. I just saw somebody say Mutter Museum. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Cause I feel like they have like the world's smallest skeleton and like the world's biggest skeleton and they have them like together. But then also like a lot of like disturbing medical things, I think, but like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it is fun to be scared. Like, I don't know. Like, it just depends on like what mood I wake up in that day where I'm like, I sure would love to be terrified today. And then other days I'm like, please no, thanks so much. Claudia, feels like we have similar personalities. I know. I wish that I could meet more of you guys in real life. I've always wanted to do something that's like beyond a meet and greet though, because I feel like with meet and greets, they just like get so hectic and it's just like, whoosh, like just wishing people through at like a lightning fast pace. And so I'm always trying to like think of a way that I could do more of like an event type thing. But unfortunately, I feel like that means like less people could come, but it would also be more of a chance to do like more one-on-one kind of conversations so that you can actually like talk to people for a longer period of time. Hello to Brett. Katie has been at Swamp Family for 5 years. Asheville. Okay, Biltmore. I was like, Asheville sounds really familiar to me. Familiar is the word I'm looking for. I also want to go. I feel like I'm trying to remember how long. I think it's like a 2-hour drive from LA, but every time I've been out to LA, I've wanted to go to the Winchester House. That's the one I'm thinking of. I kept wanting to just say Mystery House, and I'm like, that doesn't maybe 100% narrow it down. Mandy Welsh. Okay, Sedonal said, happy birthday, I love you. Oh, I see it now. Mandy Welsh was saying, I see your comment was for her. It all makes sense now. I'm like trying to like read. Where's my mind? Oh my gosh. Get a Swamp Monster reborn baby. Soda pop. I just saw your comment because you put a baby in a grain of wheat. I feel like I always love the grain of wheat emoji, and you don't see that one much. Somebody else was saying something. Oh, Sage Lynn asked if I've ever been to the Funeral Museum in Houston, and that's a no. that is a little too like, ugh, like I don't know. I feel like I would not enjoy that. It's really odd that for Graveyard Girl, I don't like the concept of funerals at all. So, and then where's the other one? There's like a Museum of Death. I think that's in LA though. Jennifer Hunt has been a Swamp Family member since 2016. And I have been to Colonial Williamsburg, but it's been a lot of years. I think that I went there in like 2007, maybe 2008. It's been a long time. Tell us more about Dogman, Mary wants to know. I'm trying to think of what I could tell. He's sick right now, so everybody send Dogman well wishes. We wanted to try and get a video up together before year's end, but I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear. Because I feel like everybody's been feeling better during the day and then like worse at night, and so there's that. Bunny's Rabbit and Gator dinner fundraiser and meet and greet. I like that idea. I know there's like a little local restaurant that I like. Well, there's two. There's one that does like sushi and then one that does like hamburgers and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be kind of cool to do, like, if I could just rent out the restaurant, and then I'm trying to determine how I could invite people without just like utter chaos. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about doing like a contest. I feel like I did that a couple of times with Tart, but it was to fly people out places. So I think we did it once for my meet and greet in New York City. And I think we did it for one of the beauty cons in LA, but that has been so many years ago. Kimber Kiss asked if I will be ghost hunting again. I don't know if I'll be ghost hunting again, but I will definitely be getting a lot more into the paranormal content in 2019. Although I'm kind of disappointed that I like chickened out of this, because I wanted to do during Vlogoween, I got a new K2 meter, because it's like I'm kicking myself now, right? Because like, especially when I first got my YouTube channel, I had a ton of like ghost hunting equipment. Like I had the ghost box, which was that hacked radio, which honestly has always been my favorite piece of ghost hunting equipment. I feel like I had the most luck with that. And the most fun with that one. But like then when I just stopped doing it, I just like got rid of everything. Like I had a really good recorder. I had like a thermal tool. I had the ghost box. It's just like I had so much, and now it's all gone. I got rid of it all, and I don't even know where I could possibly get another ghost box, because that was sent to me actually by a fellow YouTuber like when I first started YouTube. I don't even know if he has a channel anymore, unfortunately. But I don't know. I miss that. And I regret that. And sometimes I get rid of stuff just like on a spur of the moment, stupid choice. And then I'm like, but why? Why did I do that? But I rebought a K2 meter because during Vlogoween, I wanted to do like ghost picks my makeup with a K2 meter. Because I feel like for whatever reason in that room, I have a lot of activity, especially lately. But then I chickened out and I didn't do it. Hello to Kendra. Thank you for saying I'm your favorite person to watch. That's awesome that we share so many interests. Beauty Killer. Oh my gosh. Clockwork Orange tattoo. So there's lots of tattoos that I want to get. I just need to make an appointment. I don't know why that's like the hardest thing for me. To make an appointment. But I don't know. I want to get like more like arm tattoos, and I'm always torn over whether I redo my original Clockwork Orange tattoo or not, because it's a mess. It's a mess. It does not look good, but I also love it just because it was my first tattoo. Madeline says that you've been with me since the purple room and we've grown up together. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I missed the lavender room. I didn't even have a floor in that room. It was just like concrete floor. That's been a long time. Sylvia from Nebraska lives less than 30 minutes away from their 4 most haunted destinations. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, these are falling off so fast. Joe Dog. Ooh, there's a HalloCon. I'm wondering if that's the one. There was a documentary all about home haunters, and I wonder if that's the one I'm wondering if that's like the convention that was in that documentary, because I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like that's like my ultimate life goal of something that I would like just love to do, kind of like hoping I'll get to do it at some point in time in my life, to make my own haunted house. I briefly worked in one, but I would like to do my own. That would be a lot of fun. Katie Ward, I used to watch paranormal shows all the time, but I feel like I don't know. Some of the events do seem staged, but a lot of them also don't. I don't know. It's like YouTube videos to me sometimes. Like I feel like sometimes like you know, like you're kind of encouraged to like clickbait just a little bit. Like obviously that's gonna entice people to watch like beyond commercial breaks and stuff. So like just on a business side, like I do think some of it could potentially be staged, but I also do have faith that a lot of it is real. Alyssa is now 23, been following me for years. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get some of these before they clear out. Ooh, Haley just started a true crime channel. That sounds really awesome. I was just watching some true crime YouTubers yesterday, and now I'm disturbed. I watched one yesterday that was like, I don't even want to talk about it, but I'm still, it's like one of those things that just like haunts you and like sticks with you. Oh my God, Nerdy Crafter. Wait, are you in Egypt? That is so cool. I feel like that is, okay, exorcisms sound very scary. But I have always wanted to travel to Egypt. I would like to see, King Tut, because I don't believe they don't allow his stuff to travel anymore, right? I think that there was one last show where they, you know, brought all the King Tut artifacts and stuff, and then they were like never leaving Egypt again, and I'm like, no. But I definitely feel like I was really fascinated by that kind of stuff when I was a kid, like mummies and archaeology, and that was one of the many careers that for some reason I thought that I would be good at, is like archaeology, but I'm like, I don't think I'd be very good at that, because I think there's like a lot of digging before you get to the actual bones, which that's all I really want to do, is dust the bones. That's the only part that sounds fun to me. Ginny says we met in Disney on the Pirates ride, and that sounds awesome. Oh my God. Wait, okay. If I remember you right, because you said it was something about your age, but I like literally, if you're the person I'm thinking of, tell me what skincare you use, because I need to hide my forehead wrinkles of concern. I feel like they're just there. I feel like I caused this. I was just talking to Dogman about this the other day, but I used to always like see books. This sounds so obscure, but like books of like farmers and stuff, like squinting into the sun, and they always had such weathered faces. And so I loved that as a kid, and I just could not wait until I was an elderly person with a weathered face. So I feel like I was always like squinting my eyebrows. And now that I am an elderly person with a wrinkled face, I'm like, wait, no, stop, go back. But hey, whatever. What are you gonna do? Somebody just asked me about living. Oh, Hannah, sign you up for Swamp Family Summer Camp. I'm gonna try. I never know the right people to talk about these plans with. Like, who can I make this happen with? Living Dead dolls. Yes, I have a couple of them. I have the Alex one from Clockwork Orange, and then when I talked about that in my Christmas haul video the other day, another Swamp Family member mentioned that they had the Edgar Allan Poe one, and then it reminded me that I somewhere should have the Edgar Allan Poe one. Because when I saw that picture on Twitter, I was like, oh my God, that looks so familiar. But now, like, where is that? Where did he go? I saw somebody ask if I watched Making a Murderer, which I did. Nicole, I scrolled up and saw your question. Yes, I did. I watched season 1, but I have not watched season 2 yet, and I feel like I'm missing out on that. I feel like I got so far into like the Hulu and Netflix side that I forgot that like cable is a thing that exists. So, which I just learned the other day, there's like the term cable cutters, which I didn't even know that that was like a thing that's happening, but I guess like people in mass don't have cable anymore. Karen has been a longtime Swamp family member in isn't that New Mexico? Y'all have a ton of snow there right now? Now I'm curious. I feel like it was like really warm today. I'm trying to see what the weather is going to be. And it's 57 right now. Oh my gosh. I'm not looking forward to this. Next Wednesday, they say it's going to be 45 degrees. My gosh, I don't want that. I also saw comments about visiting Key West to see Robert, which that's something I've thought about doing in lieu of like actual investigations. I thought maybe I could do like some road trip stuff and just go visit like haunted stuff like I did with the Savannah video that hasn't come out yet. You guys, the amount of videos, like I just found a bunch of SD cards the other day, and the amount of videos that I have filmed and just not edited is cringeworthy. And then I'm thinking like, oh, you should just upload them now. Why not? But then I feel like I'm just like referencing a bunch of stuff. Like I filmed one during Vlogoween. I filmed one during the summer that I thought about releasing the other day because I was reading a bunch of my old poetry. But I was referencing a bunch of stuff from the summer. And I'm like, well, that makes no sense. And then I just was going to edit one that I filmed during Vlogoween. But then I'm just referencing a bunch of Halloween stuff. And I'm like, that now equally makes no sense. So it's kind of like I want to go back and like edit this stuff. But I'm also like, what parts do I cut out? Daniel Duffy asked if I've watched Black Mirror and what's my favorite episode. And I have. I've watched almost every episode of Black Mirror. Definitely my favorite one is, I think it's the first episode ever, which is the one with Bryce Dallas Howard. I love that episode so much. It's frighteningly realistic to me. And then I also love the one, my other favorite one is, I feel like it was in the new season, which is the one about the DJ where it's like the couple and they keep getting repaired. What is that episode called? Somebody type it in the chat. I feel like there's a lot of them that I love, and then some of them that are actually like troublesome to me. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I do get like psyched out about shows that I'm like, it's just a show. Sarah asked if I've ever been to Scotland. Unfortunately, I have not. I've never been to Europe, which I really feel like I'm missing out on a lot of good things that are there. Amanda says, hello from Oregon. Have I ever thought about doing a collab with Glam and Gore? Definitely. And you got your son a VR Iron Man mask? I want to know what that is. That sounds exciting. Karen, right? Oh, 3 inches of snow in New Mexico. It's so weird because I feel like New Mexico is like not that far away from, it's kind of far away from Texas. I was about to be like, New Mexico's not that far away from Texas. Just proving I don't know anything about geography. But yeah, I don't know. It just, New Mexico doesn't sound that far away. Isn't it just like on the other side of Texas? I shouldn't say that out loud. But yeah, I've been wanting to go to New Mexico forever just to go to Roswell. I just want to go to Roswell just once. I feel like I passed by there, but did not go there a million years ago. But I want to go. I want to stay at the Little Alien. I feel like that would be so much fun. And I also want to go to Marfa, which is in Texas. But I feel like that's like a 10-hour drive away from here. But we have the Marfa Lights, which is supposed to be like some unexplained. I think it's supposed to be like unexplained, like UFO kind of stuff. Alex, I can't say the beginning of your name. BuzzFeed Unsolved. I've heard that that's really good. I should watch that. Because I get a lot of recommendations for that. I feel like I need to get into the like murder mystery podcasts as well. KTP wants to do a hauntings vlog. Wants me to do a hauntings vlog. I know. I feel like I've been running away from the paranormal content for a long time, and I feel like 2019 I should just jump back in. Renee Photo, sending love from North Carolina. Swamp family since 2014. Thank you so much. Ooh, they're coming through so fast now. Trying to click. Stacia. Oh my gosh, everybody send Stacia. Stacia. I hope I'm saying your name right. She has pneumonia. Everybody send her some well wishes. I always hate to hear people sick this time of year. I hate to hear people sick any time of year, but definitely like through the holidays. Not fun. Claudia is asking about the My Tamagotchi app. I have not tried that yet. Definitely going to do some more collabs in 2019. But I haven't tried the Tamagotchi app yet because I feel like I'm always so busy with the little keychain versions. Melissa is from San Antonio. I was just there. Oh my gosh, you met me at my Bellamy launch. That's awesome. I feel like that was such a fun meetup because I feel like we had a lot of activities to do that day. Zep and Boris are doing great. Camilla asked that. Chelsea, all the way from Ontario. It's been raining a bunch there today. Is it snowing pretty much everywhere in Canada? Or are there really warm parts of Canada? I feel like I should know more about Canada than I do. Katie asked if there's any YouTubers that I would want to collab with that I haven't yet. Oh my God, so many. I feel like I haven't hardly done any collabs like ever in my life. I feel like I need to actually be brave enough to ask people to collab. That would be part number one. Sierra has been a fan for 5 years. Do I still want to do the 90s themed room? Yes. Yes, I do. I turned the room that I was going to turn into a 90s room into a vlogoween room. And now I feel like I definitely should have turned that into a 90s room, but I feel like I've got another area planned out for that. Oh, that's the wind chimes. I thought I heard the doorbell and I was like, that's crazy. Iron Man Mask, you have floor targets and it's a virtual reality game. That sounds so cool. I have to look that up. Kelsey is sending me the first band shirt that you had and it's tattered and old. That sounds like something I would wear every day of my life. I can't wait. Sabrina. Aloy's Asylum. I'm going to take a picture of this because I don't feel like I've heard of that. But maybe my memory... How has it been an hour already? Okay. Taking a picture of this comment. I just accidentally took 2 pictures. No. Okay. I've got to look that up. I'm trying to think of the asylum that I have heard the most about. Oh my gosh. It's the one that all of the investigators have gone to, but the really popular one. Dang it. Somebody's going to say it in the chat. Somebody start naming all the famous insane asylums they know. Waverly Hills. Is that Pinhurst? Am I getting them all mixed up? I feel like those are both ones that I'm thinking of. I'm trying to remember this YouTuber that I used to watch all the time. And he goes to, is it Exploring with Josh? Is that the channel I'm thinking of? Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Eric, yes, winner. That's the one I was thinking of. But I've heard of all of those. I've heard of all of the asylums. But I've been to none of them. I wonder like how troubled I would feel in an insane asylum, an abandoned insane asylum. See, I feel like that's the kind of stuff that in my mind it sounds like a lot of fun, but then when I get there, would it really be that fun? I don't know. I've never been to Sweden. Chris asked if I've ever been to Sweden. Unfortunately, I've never been to literally any part of Europe. I keep really wanting to go to London, honestly, to do like a Jack the Ripper tour. I feel like that would just float my boat. I did an entire Victorian literature class in college, and I ended up just devoting the whole semester to Jack the Ripper. Fun times. In the gym. Oh my God, asked about Swamp Con on Twitter. I remember when the whole con thing was going down this summer. I feel like that's why I don't do a con, because I feel like it would end up not so badly. Wait, I feel like it would end up very badly. I feel like I would need like a year and a half to plan for that at least. Like, and even then, I'm like, could you even get it done in that amount of time? Um, I don't know why it keeps wait, somebody said Julie has been to Trans Allegheny Asylum a million times. How scary is it? Jackie asked if I weren't on YouTube, what would I be doing? That's a scary question. That's a I should think about that. That's like it's a really like I have no answers. Would I ever go visit Robertina? I didn't see whose name popped up with that, but Robertina is in a museum. I'm trying to remember what the museum is called. Um, and I've thought about that, but kind of what I wanted to do is see if I could coordinate, like even not in person, but like a satellite interview with them. I'm just kind of curious to know. Now I'm trying to think. Museum of oh my gosh, what is it called? You guys probably know. Y'all probably know more than me. Whoa. That was so crazy. It was like 20 comments just flopped in the chat at once. Flopped. I don't know why I chose that word. Oh my gosh, where is it? I'm looking in the yes, Canada, the Museum of Fear and Wonder. Thank you, Pat. That is where Robertina is. I knew you guys would know. I feel like there's so many Swamp Family historians out there. I'm like, you guys have all of the answers to everything that I forget. But yeah, I don't know. It would be like, am I too afraid to see the doll again in person? Maybe. Do I want to admit that? No. But it's kind of true. It's just so weird to think that like something I owned is like in a troubling and frightening and disturbing museum. I'm like, ugh. Which I almost just did the same thing again, but somebody at Uncommon Objects, but somebody else just swooped in and bought it. They just had an oddities. Hello, Stephanie, and thank you for the love. But they just had an oddities. Was it called Flea Market or something? But I think it was just in Dallas, maybe somewhere around here. And they sold this thing that I was going to buy because it was a human skeleton. A human skeleton. And I wanted it so bad. And it was like it was like a medical skeleton. And now like why did it end up in Uncommon Objects? I don't know. But the reason I didn't buy it is it came with a coffin. And I absolutely did not want the coffin. So I was like, plus I'm just like, okay, if you ever bought something that would be haunted, I think a skeleton, I think an actual human being buying their bones, I'm pretty sure that would do it. But I don't know. I still like I almost wanted to buy it and like just make it a weird series on my channel. All about like trying to figure out whose skeleton it was. But definitely, if you were ever gonna buy something that would haunt you forever, it would be an actual human skeleton. Right? No? Yes? No? Jordan asked, why don't you want kids? I literally almost like made a whole vlog about that yesterday, but I was like literally like probably nobody cares that much. I do feel like lately, you know what? I'm gonna answer this question before it disappears, and then we'll maybe get back to the kids thing. Akasha, I think that's how I'm saying your name. Am I gonna have Guy Tang do my hair again? Yes, I hope so. He's always, of course, extremely busy. But I would love to. I actually like the last time we dyed my hair, it was like some of the black we also did like, and it had like gray, and I loved it so much. I also feel like I want to like lighten the front. Like, it's so crazy because, well, since we just put a lot of the black back in, it's turning like really brown, and in a lot of light, then the brown looks red since I'm naturally like a strawberry blonde. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I definitely need a re-dye. Crystal asked or said I should come to 90s night on March 7th in Disneyland. And oh my God, I almost want to go to California just to do that. Like, it sounds so magical. I know that they are going to do a special, like they're going to bring back 90s fireworks. They're going to do the 90s parade. You're supposed to dress like the 90s. Like, I'm like, oh, like I want to go so bad. But we shall see. Riley Ray, I'm so sorry about your dad's passing, but I'm glad that my videos like help to make you feel better. That's honestly like always my goal with my content, is that it just like can bring a smile to somebody's face, or something nice, like a little distraction, like a little break out of the day. Justin, it looks like you asked 2 questions back to back. My favorite piece of taxidermy that I own is actually a piece that I don't. Oh, that's actually a hard question. I do have an antique buffalo head, and I feel like that's got to be one of my favorites. But I also have an antique lamb, and I feel like that's another one of my favorites. And I have been to a taxidermy class, Uncommon Objects now. I think they're doing it once a month or maybe once every other month. But they do offer like taxidermy classes there. And I didn't participate in it, but I went and I observed. And it's kind of like, it's one of those things that I don't know if I could like personally do, but it seems really interesting. Oh my gosh, wait, Jamie, found me 6 years ago, and you watch every upload still on both channels. That's awesome. And it's hilarious that you clicked a thumbnail because you thought I was Taylor Swift. It's just got to be the red lipstick. I feel like that's, and the blonde hair. Jordan said I should play the app BitLife for a video. I've never even heard of that. I'm going to take a picture of that again. I feel like you guys are telling me things I've never heard before. Okay. I don't know what BitLife is. It sounds like Sim Life, and I always feel like I am missing out by not playing that. I played Sim Life like when it first came out, I think in the 90s, and you could create these like freakish animals. And that's when I played Sim Life. Like, it was so, you just like pixelated, and I remember I was like so into unicorns, so I was just like, I'm just gonna make like a flock of unicorns. And then I remember I would just like overpopulate my planet with unicorns, and then the planet would just die. Dustin says that you have something that you want me to read. If it's type outable, then you can send it in an email. But if it's like a hard copy book, then you can always send it to my P.O. box. Are we back down to the kids thing? I feel like everybody on YouTube right now has baby fever, because there are a lot of people. I feel like there are a lot of people now suddenly like having babies, which is awesome for them. I'm so happy for them. But like, I've just never been like I don't know. I have no maternal instincts at all. I don't feel like, I don't know. I know it would never be like the right choice for me, which, you know, I mean, there's so many people in the world that it is the right choice for, but I just don't feel like it would be like the right choice for me for like a million different reasons. I've never wanted kids. Like, I love dolls, but I've never ever in my life wanted a kid. Never, not even for 1 second. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of reasons. I don't know. It's right for some people. It's not right for other people, but I feel like on YouTube, it's kind of like a thing right now, because there are a lot of, you know, other YouTubers that are starting families and stuff, which is cool. You know, we're kind of like all at that age really where people start having kids. And I mean, it's a cool thing for like whoever it's right for, but I don't feel like that's me. Really awkward mumbling. Damian Frazier is rooting for me. Thank you. And I know it's called a mukbang. I always want to say mukbang, but I did a little miniature foods video on banana peppers the other day, and I talked about kid cuisine, and a lot of comments were requesting me to eat a kid cuisine. And so I think I'm gonna try and do that. It might be like a banana peppers video or it might be a graveyard girl video. I don't quite know yet. But I tried to find kid cuisine. I like went to the grocery store and I'm like, wait, do they not make them anymore? And now come to think of it, but then again, I feel like I don't really go to the frozen food section much, but I went to HEB and they had 0 kid cuisines. I went the other day because I was like looking for them after I filmed that video because I filmed it about a week ago and I just got it up yesterday. And I didn't see any. So now I'm like, where are the kid cuisines? Sarah asked if I've watched any of the videos of girls curling their hair with water bottles. Yes, I have. And ultimately, it was between that video or the werewolf video that I was planning on filming tonight. And actually, I should probably go soon so that there's a hope in the world that I can get this video done. I also wanted to film Swamp Family Mail. I feel like there's like so many videos that I want to get done, and then I always end up doing something else. I'm so bad about like planning and not being so scatterbrained because I always start out the day and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these 5 things done, and I end up not getting them done, and then I end up doing entirely other things. But I don't know. I'm like, some days I'm like, as long as you're like productive, right? That's the important thing. Oh my God, somebody just sent a fleur-de-lis emoji. Does that exist? Have I been missing that? Carrie. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so glad. That's honestly the kinds of messages that make me feel the best is like people that come to my channel like just to hang out, just to have a good time. Because I've always like, I don't know, that's like definitely what I've always hoped for my channel to be through the years. I'm trying to see if there's a freaking fleur-de-lis. Oh, I see more. Is that just a YouTube thing? Because I feel like I've never seen that before. Have I just literally missed it? Have I literally missed it all these years? Or is it just a YouTube thing? Because I feel like gummy worms is just a YouTube thing, right? But now I'm seeing tons of fleur-de-lis, so it must exist. It must exist. Tegwin asked, oh my God, did I miss one? What is my favorite squishy? I feel like that is a hard thing to think. I love the big jumbo ones. And I feel like I love the big pig one. I gave one away for, it was in my treat box video, but I had another one. And I feel like that's one of my favorites just because it's so enormous. I think that they're selling them now on Creamy Candy, but I think it's like a limited thing because this thing is like massive. Like I think I weighed it and I think it weighs like 5 to 7 pounds. So it's a massive squishy. But also from Bunny's Cafe, I haven't unboxed it yet. But when I met Hollycopter in Austin a couple of months ago, it's a unicorn, but it looks like a pool floaty. That one is so cute too. Definitely one of my faves. Rebecca said you got my graveyard curl blow dryer for Christmas. I'm so glad you love it, you guys. That's the only thing that's left. Everything else is sold out, which I can't believe. All the sets are sold out. All the flat irons. Yeah, the flat irons say on back order, which honestly, I know it's insane to say that I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that means. I have no idea if they're going to make more to like restock. And I'm having a brain fart. I need more caffeine. But everything else is gone. Like the only thing that's still on Bellamy's website is the possibility to pre-order or back order a flat iron and the Gator dryer. That's it. Let me see. Kristen, first YouTuber that you ever watched. That's awesome. That's so cool. I always love to hear that. That's a long time. Oh, who else misses the makeup tutorials? I saw somebody, Kay. I saw Kay say that, which I want to do kind of like a first impression / makeup tutorial with the new pizza palette. I just got it in the mail like yesterday. And I also wanted to do, I hope it gets here soon, but there was like a Candy Crush collection from a brand. It's like a brand I'd never heard of. Both of these brands are brands I never heard of. And I'm like, do I just live under a rock? How do I not know this stuff? But I think it's Bombshell Cosmetica. I'm just slowly, my rolling chair is just slowly rolling me away. But I haven't gotten it yet, which I ordered it on Black Friday, but I feel like something weird happened with like everything that I ordered on Black Friday. I did not have very good luck. Or Cyborg Monday, not very good luck with that this year. So yeah, and then I think it's like Glam Life or something came out with the pizza palette, and I wanted to do that one too. So I feel like definitely more makeup videos. And Tarte just came out with a Stingray lip plumper, and I'm like, I feel like that just needs a video somewhere. Like even if I just do it on Banana Peppers, which I'm always torn. I am literally always torn with what video to upload where, because some videos I'm like, okay, is this like good enough to upload to Graveyard Girl? Like when will I get that out of my system where I just like question everything that I do? I don't know. La Panda says, your 4-year-old MJ. Hi MJ, thank you for being Swamp Fam. Sarah Sky Blue is Swamp Fam for 5 years. That's awesome. Anxiety, agoraphobia, definitely. I'm glad. Yeah, push through with your channel. I feel like sometimes things on YouTube can be bleak, but we all just have to push through, you know? JR Flips wants me to say, does this thing really work? And oh, I know. I found an item at Walmart the other day that I want to try. It's so bizarre. And I don't even 100% understand what it is, but it's like this lotion, and it's meant for putting on your entire body. Like your entire body, I guess, to give you like some kind of it's like, it looks like body makeup. I have no idea what the purpose is. It sort of reminds me of Sally Hansen airbrush legs. And I wore that product forever, like back when I was going to prom and stuff. Like I still remember just sitting on my driveway, like just spraying makeup all over my legs and dabbing it in with little triangle sponges. So I don't know if this is like that same technology, but just in a tube form. And also it's really tiny. I think it was like $20. It seems crazy because I'm like, you could just accomplish kind of the same thing with like a self tanner. So I'm like, why? And you can get like really good ones, like Jergens and stuff makes a really good like body lotion self tanner. It's like Jergens Gradual Glow or something. Anyway, really, it seems kind of silly, but I wanted to try it anyway. That was a really long-winded answer to that comment. Red, aka Carmen, says I should come to Austin and we should go shopping for creepy stuff and stay at a haunted hotel. I have a story for that too, because back when I did my Fugglers video this summer, we stayed at, oh my God, I'm having another brain fart again. Why can I not remember the name of any of these haunted places? But we stayed at a haunted hotel, and I was trying to go through. I wanted to film a video about the experiences there and stuff. Oh my gosh, wait, somebody type it. Somebody type it in the chat. It drives me crazy when I can't remember anything I'm talking about. Driscoll, that's it. So we were going around and we were filming, because you can literally go down to the lobby and ask them for a piece of paper that tells you like all of the different stories about that haunted hotel. And then we were going around, we were trying to film, because we even had like a couple of like creepy experiences while we were staying there, and they literally shut it down so fast. And they were like, oh yeah, if you, I don't know, I think they were using like kind of fear tactics, which I don't know, like some of the stories about that hotel, if you look it up, are like kind of disturbing and like maybe would discourage people from staying at that hotel. I don't know. But then so okay, I can see why they maybe like wouldn't want videos made about it if they thought it was like negative press that then would discourage people from staying there. But then in the same vein, I'm like, But why are you handing out like little sheets of fact paper then being like, yeah, the hotel is haunted? Like, it seems like kind of counterintuitive to me, but I don't know. They were like getting like super angry, and maybe it is because we had somebody helping us film those videos, so it was more of like, it looked more like a camera crew type thing. Like, it wasn't just like me and Dogman with a camera, like vlog style. So I don't know if maybe that's what discouraged them, but they had like a bunch of security guards come up to us and like, you can't film in here, like we have to get you to delete all the footage that you filmed. And they kind of made it seem like they would, I don't know, maybe try and like take down the video or something, like if we did put the video up. It just seemed like really weird. I don't know, but I thought about going back because they did say that we could like talk to some special person, I guess, that's in charge of what's the word I'm thinking of? Like the kind of like PR, I guess you could say. Yeah, public relations, that is what I'm thinking of, but I don't know. I was just kind of like so discouraged from that I was like, ugh, like kind of made me ultimately like not want to make the video. But I don't know. I think I kind of want to go to some places in San Antonio though, because we were just there to look at the lights, and I was reminded about how there's a lot of haunted hotels in San Antonio. So maybe I could try and like film something there. I feel like that would be fun. Also, New Orleans. I saw Harper say New Orleans videos. That would be great. Because I feel like New Orleans has a lot of haunted stuff. Also, something I thought about trying to do this year, because I'm just so personally interested in it, would be to interview real vampires. And I think there are some in Austin, and there's a lot in New Orleans. I know that there's a lot of like real vampire people in New Orleans. I feel like that would just be like something so much fun to do. And also, I could go eat beignets, because I feel like New Orleans has the best beignets ever. JR Flips said, how do I not get scared when I go to places that are haunted? I feel like sometimes I do get scared, definitely. I feel like that's why I kind of like stopped doing it, but I don't know. I also feel like 2019 really should be like my year of like overcoming some of these fears. So Im sends love from you and Rachel. I hope y'all are having fun. I feel like there's like little Swamp Family chat communities. I feel like sometimes I see them on Instagram and I'm like, I should join. I should chat with you guys. That would be fun. Kimberly B says that you've watched me through the years. I entertained you through your pregnancy, and now your 3-year-old gets excited for bunny videos. That's awesome. I love that. Hello to both of y'all. I almost said if y'all are watching right now, but obviously you're watching, because otherwise you couldn't have commented. Sarah D, longtime Swamp Family member and fellow 90s nerd. Oh, I see. You were like, hints your channel. I'm like, I can see your channel art now. Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. Okay. I keep wanting to get into like, I don't know, I think I might do some more 90s content in 2019, but I wanted to kind of do it where I would pick something that was like a fad in the 90s and like do more deep dive research into it, like Pogs or Beanie Babies or something like that. Because I feel like I don't even know a lot about these things. It's like, I feel like I just love them because I'm like, they just like remind me of happy memories, but I'm like, it would almost be cooler to just like actually know some information about things that you've just grown up loving your whole life. Brooklyn, have I ever been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee? I feel like not. But you say I should plan a trip there. I feel like there's so many states that I should go to that I've not been to. It's so weird to just think that you like live in a country that you haven't even like explored very much. I still hope to make it to South Dakota one day. I really want to go to Deadwood. One day. I feel like it's like a 19-hour drive. So we'll see. But it is like a life goal. I feel like that would just be, oh my God, I feel like that would just be so much fun. I would live. Beth Band of Gold has been watching since you're 12 and now you're 20. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. I always love to hear that. Patrick O has been here since 2014. You watch every upload. Thank you so much. Why do I keep doing raw hands? I feel like I need pom-poms. Caitlin Harris, are you reminding me of the Does This Thing Really Work chocolate pin / soda stream? Soda stream was a lot of fun. Chocolate pin was agonizing. Soda stream was fun, but I did not like the taste. But since then, I've seen they've come out with like a ton of different flavors. And I'm tempted to try it again. I gave the machine away to somebody else that like loves soda stream. So I'm like, have the soda stream. But then like sometimes I'm regretful because I feel like it's always the things that I get away, that I give away or get rid of that I always wish I had and I want to go back and like retest. Like the air curler. Now I want to go back and retest it, but I don't have it anymore. Which I really feel like I should have saved that, honestly. Because that was my first Does This Thing Really Work ever. Wait, who just said, oh, that would be so cool. Emma Levine said I should get a Vincent Price as Charles Dexter Ward from the Haunted Palace tattoo on my other foot. I love that suggestion. I think that still is my favorite Vincent Price movie of all time. But I don't think I'll ever get my other foot tattooed because that is by far the worst, most painful tattoo. I don't have that many, so I guess I can't really like say, but out of all the tattoos that I do have, the foot was the worst. Because when I went in, I definitely did have the intention of getting 2 Deadwood characters on either foot. And then I did one for 8.5 hours straight. And I never did it again. Because it was terrible. It's not good experience. Don't recommend it. But I don't know, maybe like more on the arms. Because I feel like hands, wrists, and stuff like that don't hurt. But I kind of want to do like inner arm, and I've heard that is kind of like more sensitive. So we'll see. We'll see this year when I get it done. Let me see. I'm missing the chats. I feel like I'm about to go, you guys. I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice. Did y'all hear that? Lillian, thank you so much. I do feel like I've got really good energy tonight. I was like really in the mood to just come and like talk to you guys live. Ashley asked, I'm assuming you're talking about the industrial right ear. Wouldn't that be, this would be, wait, no, this is my right ear actually. I'm like, wouldn't this be the right to you guys? This really did not hurt at all. Like the healing process was honestly the most troublesome thing about it. Because it, at first, like I had like bumps where the piercing went through. And I thought it would never go down and heal, which any other piercing I've got that's happened to, like this one was so bad. I got this, but I got it pierced at Claire's, which I hear is just like something to not do. But it got like a big bump on the back of my ear, so I just like took the piercing out. And these two were the same for the longest time, for like 6 months. But then I just started putting alcohol and not Neutrogena, not Noxzema, the stuff with an N. Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture of this comment so it doesn't go away, so I can answer it, because now I'm on this ear piercing thing. What is the one starts with Neosporin? That's it, Neosporin. At the piercer they told me not to put alcohol, rubbing alcohol, or Neosporin on it, but then I started putting rubbing alcohol and Neosporin on it. So just don't take this advice, because this is not professional piercer advice, obviously. But when I started putting rubbing alcohol and Neosporin on it, like it finally healed, and it healed up in like 2 weeks. And I feel like I'd been struggling with it for 6 months, and I thought I was going to have to take it out, but I saved it. And ever since it healed up, like I've had it in there for, I think since, I don't know, gosh, more than 10 years. And I never had another problem with it. And I love it. I feel like it is my favorite piercing, but it's also like my most like different piercing. I definitely don't think I'll ever get any more piercings, but I definitely will get more tattoos. I had somebody ask me the other day, like, where do you see yourself in the future? And I was like, with more tattoos? Oh my God, one just disappeared. Oh no, how do I get it back? Oh gosh, dang it. Oh, I lost a yellow one. That's gonna be upsetting to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see Ruby Val said I should get a creepy doll tattoo. I kind of have thought about that before, because I see so many tattoos that are so cute that are like little cupies. Oh my gosh. I keep scrolling. Wait, I can only scroll back that far? Gosh dang it. Okay, Caitlin Harris. You've been watching for 5 years. When you first realized YouTube was a thing. I feel like when I got on YouTube, that's when I kind of first realized YouTube was a thing too. I feel like I had heard about it before, but I never thought about like making videos until one day randomly. And then it's so crazy because I only have a YouTube channel because of Rich Lux. And now we've like rekindled our friendship. But he's the one who literally told me and suggested for me to get a YouTube channel. So it's so crazy how that worked out. And now we're both YouTubers. It's awesome. I have never been to the Haunted Museum in Vegas. I've actually never even been to Vegas. Sad. Can't find that comment for the life of me, but I did take a picture of the other one, which was from Akasha. And you watch my videos every day. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I feel like I saw your name in here one other time. This is going to drive me crazy. Why can't I see that other one? Ah! Okay. Nope. See, I feel like the chat's lagging because people were still saying Neosporin. Debbie, I'm going to try and pronounce your last name. No Block said hello from another 90s loner. 90s people reunite. Or 90s people unite. Do we need to reunite? Let me see. Trying to see. Oh my gosh, Taylor said, whatever happened to 100 layers of camouflage? The awkward thing is I still have. I don't know if I made it to 100 layers, but I definitely have a lot of layers still in storage. I just need to find them. Oh, I cannot scroll up in the chat anymore. So crazy. Sarah says, thank you for helping to make your days brighter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, early 80s. Somebody said they're from the early 80s. I couldn't see it. Oh my gosh. Okay, whoever sent that one comment, I'm going to find you. That sounds creepy. I'm going to find you. And I'm going to try and comment you on Snapchat or something. Not Snapchat, Twitter. Where's my brain? Like you can just send comments to people on Snapchat. Well, you guys, I'm out of tea and I feel like I'm losing my voice. Ooh, okay. They said, so maybe I saw that one. Tegwin said that that the comment that I thought I missed was from Beth. Okay. Thank you. Cause I did see that one. But then I thought it was a different one. And I'm like, oh, I felt so bad. Okay. Oh, I see this name called I Came, I Saw, I Napped. I love it. Okay, you guys, thank y'all. We've been here for an hour and 42 minutes. It's so crazy that I'm always like, you know what? I'll just go live for like an hour. And then I always end up staying longer because I have so much fun. But thank you guys so much for being here. And we'll try and do another one really soon. We'll do another one in January. I feel like I should go live at least like once a month. Because I feel like I have so much fun. But bye, you guys. Thank y'all. Oh, I saw something about outfit of the days. Starting back up again in January. But I love you guys. Bye. Bye. I'm going to try and end stream. I'm trying to find the button. Oh, it's probably that big red button at the bottom. Bye, Katie. Good night. Okay.